And we back. Now, about a month ago, I dropped a video named the KOT4Q Rebuilding Challenge. When somebody challenged me to create myself, yes, me, 5'7", 5'8", Kenny Beecham, put him in 2K, let him get drafted, and rebuild whatever team he got drafted to win a championship. You guys absolutely loved that video, but a comment I saw over and over and over is that we need an entire career simulation for Kenny Beecham. So that's what we're doing in today's video, man. I'm restarting. I'm no longer on the Knicks because we already did that. We won a championship. We're restarting with the same exact guy to see if he gets drafted differently, where he ends up going, and if can he win a championship without me rebuilding this team. If you like this idea, be sure to leave it a like, but I am super ready and pumped to get this one started. All right, so if you do not remember, we created ourselves and put us on the 2019 NBA draft. So we have Anthony Edwards, all of these guys. But if you go over to point guards, somewhere down here is Kenny Beecham, and this is me. 5'8", 18 years old from Northwestern. So the challenge originally was I had to make myself somewhere between 71 overall and 73 overall. And that's exactly what we did in today's video as well. I think my guy overall is like a 71. You can see he's a C- in offense, a C- in defense. Because if you new around here, I'm not a hooper. I love the NBA. I love basketball. I can talk about it for hours and days at a time, but I'm just not very good at it. I'm not saying I can't dribble or I can't play completely. Like, I know some people that literally can't play basketball. I'm just not very good. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I were to go against other 2K YouTubers, I would be towards the bottom half instead of the top half. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm 5'7", 5'8", so I'm automatically at a huge disadvantage. But anyway, the ranking has me as the 16th best guy in this draft class, according to Draft Express. 2K got me at number 18. NBA.com got me at number 20. But let's look at this mock draft. Where is Kenny Beecham going? Now, I'm projected to go 12th right here, which is a huge step up from that first video. In the first video, we projected to go around like 17th, and we fell all the way to the second round. I don't want to do that again. So hopefully today's video, we get drafted a little bit earlier, get that salary, you know what I'm saying? The higher you get drafted, the better that contract is. Yes, yes, yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to simulate the rest of the season. We're going to watch the NBA draft, see where we get drafted to, and then take over that team. But again, I'm not doing any rebuilding, any trades. We're going to sit back, relax, and watch Kenny Beecham's career unfold. Will he get traded? Will he sign somewhere else after his rookie contract? I don't know. We're going to have to sit back and wait because it's going to take a long time to get through this career. Okay, so the thing that matters the most for us is, of course, the draft lottery because, I mean, actually, let's see if they changed the mock draft, because I do have it as dynamic, so like my overall could get higher or get lower depending on how I played in, you know, in college. Now I am projected to go 24th. My stock has dropped so much. What the heck could have happened in half a season that my stock dropped that much? Gets to the rim with ease. That's kind of cap, especially. Oh my God, I shot 20% from three in college, 65% from the free throw line. That is not good for a point guard. Oh, that's terrible. But I averaged 13 assists in college, almost 2 steals. Yeah, this is not very good that we dropped that far. Anthony Gilbert says, I really love what I saw tonight from Kenny Beecham. # future NBA star. You damn right, Anthony. I'm sorry. I can't say that. Can't say that. NBA scouts at Northwestern's game must have been drooling after my performance. Yep, I gave them 13, 4, and 16 assists. # good game. Yes, sir. So I'm putting up okay numbers. So it's probably have to do with me being super small. Obviously, I would be basically the shortest player in the NBA right now. Right here, they got me going to the Nuggets. You know what? Let's just see what the draft lottery consists of. It seems like we probably won't get drafted in the lottery, but the Knicks end up with the first pick, and then in our range we have like Magic, Bucks. Oh my God, if we ended up in the Bucks and we can just run with Giannis and have me looking like a dang-on superstar playing alongside him. But here we are, NBA draft. So again, since we're not projected to go like top 10, I'm not gonna make you sit through this. Once we get it going, I'll let you know. We have a trade. LaMelo just got traded to Charlotte for the 10th overall pick in Cody Zeller. Oh my God, LaMelo and Devin Booker were this close to playing together, but instead they wanted the 10th pick in Cody Zeller. And they drafted Sharif O'Neal with that pick. That's, I just missed another trade. And I saw the Bulls name in there. Hold on, what did I just skipped past it. So the Bulls traded to get Tyrese Halliburton. So that was a trade that we just accidentally skipped past. And now the Suns get RJ Hampton. So maybe they got a little plan going on. I don't really know. But now they have Sharif O'Neal and RJ Hampton. They got a point guard and a power forward of the future to help Devin Booker, I guess. But now we're starting to get to the realm of some of the mock drafts have us in this area, right? Let me just double check, because this one has us at 24th. We know that. But 2K has us going at 19th. NBA.com has us going number... Okay. Yep. All right. Okay, so I'm going to keep it going. Who knows? Kenny can jump up. LiAngelo gets drafted to the Sacramento Kings. Okay. Next, we have Jalen Smith. Okay, so now we're definitely getting to the realm of where I could be. Am I going to OKC to be with my favorite point guard of all time? He could be my mentor, and then I can play with one of my favorite young players of all time. Well, current favorite young players. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They have a trade. They have a trade. Rudy Gay and Trey Lyles is going to OKC for 2 first-round picks. This 22nd and a Clippers pick in 2024. I mean, okay. Is San Antonio drafting me? Nope, it's not going to be San Antonio taking me. Okay, at this rate, we're going to end up on a pretty decent team. You know, late first-round pick, Miami Heat. Here we come. I've never been to Miami, but I think I'll love it. But I ain't got to worry about it unless I sign there later in my career because they didn't draft us. Okay, see again. Will they take? They traded again. And this time they got Blake Griffin. Whoa. Okay, see, trying to make moves, man. Okay, so now we have the Detroit Pistons on the clock. I don't want to go to Detroit. Thank you. No disrespect to Detroit, but nah, that wasn't for me. That wasn't for me. Next. Okay, don't let me go to the Knicks again. I do not want to go to the Knicks again. It happened in the last video, and I know if I go to the Knicks, winning the championship is going to be tough. Knicks are on the clock. They did not take me. Okay, I feel okay. I feel okay. These last 4 or 5 picks in this first round, where we can end up going, I'm going up north. Toronto, let's do it again. Let's get another championship, baby. Me and Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet. You see why the reason they picked me is because they already signed a guy. They got a guy in the draft. I guess he went undrafted. From the Illinois area, Fred VanVleet. He brought grit. He brought grind. And that's what Kenny Beecham is bringing too. Okay, so it seems like I'm a part of the Toronto Raptors. Yes. Okay, they are going to sign me. Because, I mean, I ain't want to be the one to make them sign me. But there we are. If you're wondering, we are 72 overall. I gave myself 3 badges. 5'8", 145. That's even heavier than I am in real life. 18 years old, even though in real life I'm 23. 23 would be kind of late to start an NBA career. So I decided to make him a one-and-done type player. Even though that's probably not the smartest for a guy to be one and done and then drafted late in the first round. Either way. There's nothing much for me to do in the offseason. It seems like they're guaranteeing me this first contract, which is beautiful. And, well, I can't guarantee myself minutes this first year. I can't. I literally can't. So let's see what the rotation looks like. Hopefully I do end up with some minutes. So the team is looking pretty similar, except for this time they got Hassan Whiteside. They made a sign. There was no Surge or I guess Marcus Gasol signed somewhere else. They got in Justin Holiday. Right now, I'd be the 11th man on the roster. Wow, that is not enough to make the rotation at the moment. But you know what? I'm a young player. I do get my jersey number 13. I would love to. Do I give myself minutes, y'all think? Okay, I'm going to give myself these minutes. It's 1 overall difference. And this team they don't have a backup point guard. So you need somebody to give backup point guard minutes, okay? All right, let's see how the first game of Kenny Beecham's career goes. It's a loss and a bad one. Hassan Whiteside led us in scoring. Kenny Beecham in his 14 minutes, 7 points, 1 assist. I need those assist numbers to go up, man. That's one place we're going to have to excel. Hassan Whiteside, a 2020 game, but we called it L to Memphis. All right, second game of the season. Knicks got a dub. Kenny Beecham's, oh my God, 6-1. What assist? Come on, man. We need better assist numbers than that. Okay, and I'll simulate this one as well. And 2 assists, 2 steals. That is a lot better, even though we shot 1 for 6. That is pretty bad. Okay, so I'm going to simulate like the All-Star break. Maybe we end up on the Rising Stars team. I don't really know. Okay, so the Raptors are not doing very well. They are 24-27. I do not see... Hold on. This team made trades, bro. Mitchell Robinson is on our team, and Christian Wood is on our team. And Malik Beasley is on our team. I swear to God, I did not do any trades. I did not do any trades. This team just basically reformulated itself. And I got traded. I got traded. But they brought in another little guy. Oh my God, he's probably playing way better than us. 16 points per game. I got traded. Wow, let's see what we end up going to. This team made 3 trades. Started off with Moses Brown and Dwayne Hernandez for Malik Beasley. That is a beautiful trade, by the way. And then they traded 2 short kings for each other, bro. Wow, they traded me and O'Shea to the Lakers. Am I playing with LeBron? I'm going to be playing with LeBron. I mean, I have been playing with LeBron for over a month now, and I'm just seeing it. And then they traded Hassan Whiteside and OG Anunoby for Mitchell Robinson and Christian Wood. I am playing with LeBron. Let's go over to the Lakers. Wow. And I'm almost their best point guard already, bro. I mean, my numbers don't look great. It's about 6 points per game, 3 assists, 40% from the field, 33% from 3. I cannot believe I'm playing. Okay, now we got to take over the Lakers. This is a great turn of events, y'all. Taking over the starting spot for the LA Lakers in the near future. I can feel it. Hopefully they don't just like sign a better point guard this offseason. Because right now our overall should go up again. We're an 18-year-old rookie. And our potential, I think our potential is at like 75. So our overall should go up. And right now we like 1 overall spot away from being the backup and 2 away from being the starter. Avery Bradley, watch out, I'm coming. So this team is not actually much better. They're 27 and 4 than 24. We're barely even in the playoffs right now. But they got Quinn Cook, Alex Caruso, LeBron, Anthony Davis, Charles Bassey, and Kyle Kuzma. So actually the team is not playing amazingly, and I'm not in the rotation at all. And I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to force it here. I'm going to let things play out because I think next year we should actually be in a rotation. If anything, what I could do for myself, boom. You know what? Just tear up the G League, Kenny Beecham, and the next year you can come up and play with LeBron and Anthony Davis now. Actually, LeBron is a free agent. Never mind. He's got a player option. We ain't worried about LeBron not re-signing. But can you imagine if LeBron doesn't re-sign? But we play for the Lakers now. Okay, so I'm guessing that since we got traded, we weren't getting many minutes. So we're not going to be in the games. Rookie of the Year race, we're not going to be in that either. I want to see the rookie-sophomore teams. Where do you see that at? I guess I got to actually go to it. But I cannot believe my rookie season I got traded. And you know what? I can believe it because I'm young with not a lot of trade value. So I was just like a throw-in piece. They got a first-round pick and a better player. Isaiah Thomas is playing way better than me this season. I am probably not going to be in this game, now that I think about it. Those are really, really, really good players. I'm going to simulate it, and we'll see if Kenny Beecham's on the box score. And he is not. Kenny Beecham did not make it his rookie season. But you know what? I can make it next year. You never know. So what I will do is I'm going to simulate to about right here. Quickly simulate to about right here. And I'm going to look at my G League stats to see if I'm really killing the game. Because there's a world where I'm actually in the G League tearing it up as the Lakers are just bad. That's unfortunate. You know what? I'll stop there. Go take a look at G League stats. Point guards. Where am I? Okay, I'm not even killing the game in G League. So in the G League, I'm averaging 14 points per game, 15 assists. Oh my God. I am the best G League point guard. Oh my God, bro. Look at those are MVP G League numbers. I don't care what the rest of those dudes are doing. And I'm also shooting 50% from the field, 66% from 3. But can't make a free throw. My 3-point percentage is higher than my free throw percentage. But look at this. Wow, your boy is killing the G League. Man, I'm going to be one of the biggest success stories out there, man. I'm going to be one of the biggest success stories going from a G League to being the starter of the LA Lakers next season. Potentially. Anything can happen in Kenny Beecham's career. All right, let's finish the simulation. It seems like the Lakers may not even make the playoffs so the Lakers did not make the playoffs. That is insane. The Toronto Raptors did, and they even beat the 1 seed. Man, I shouldn't have got traded. But anyway, Luka wins Finals MVP in year number 2 of this challenge. All right, so the rest of this don't really matter because we're literally just focusing on Kenny Beecham. So we're gonna go straight to player progression because that's when we're gonna see how good of a player Kenny Beecham has become after spending his time in the G League and tearing it up. LeBron gets a little bit worse, but that makes sense because he's old as dirt. We have Victor Oladipo now. and I'm the best rated point guard on the roster. Our team is getting like me, Victor Oladipo, small forward Contavious, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and as center, we're going to have Charles Bassey, I guess. I don't know how we ended up with Victor Oladipo, but I'm not really going to complain because Victor Oladipo's good, man. Even though in 2K he's come back from his injury, his overall has dropped a bunch. Our lineup is looking fun for me. Now, if I could turn around and average similar numbers as far as like assist numbers in the regular season in the NBA, I'd be looking good. But now I'm a 77 overall going into my second season, and the bench is actually really bad, but it's not my job to rebuild this team. I'm just here to watch. And game 1 of the season, I put up 12, 4, and 3, 6 turnovers. That is a lot, but again, I'm a first-time starting NBA player. Game number 2, we lost as well. I am not shooting very good, and Victor Oladipo, 7 turnovers this game. Jesus, get better, VO. And then we finally get our first win of the season. Kenny Beecham, 16 and 5 turnovers. But either way, I mean, I'm looking pretty okay so far this season. I would love to get more wins, but we're going to go to the trade deadline and hope that we don't get dealt in our second season. The Lakers are 25 and 27, which is not good at all. Kenny Beecham is still on the roster. As you can see, the starting point guard, 20 years old now. But what type of numbers is he putting up? 10 points per game, about 8 assists, a steal and a half. Efficiency could be a lot better. 55% from the free throws, ridiculously low. I'm disappointed in you. Hit a free throw, weirdo. But the Lakers are not very good. I don't even think we're in the playoffs right now. We're not. LeBron going to spend his last couple years not making the playoffs. That is really sad. But we did have a significant jump as far as our numbers go. So are we in the race for most improved? We are not, because Cole Anthony went from 16 to 25. Yes, he deserves that. Okay. Looks like we may not make the playoffs, but that is okay. I got a long career ahead of me, so if I miss the playoffs my first couple of years, I'm fine with that. So in the season number 2, Kenny Beecham's averages just under 10 points per game and 7 assists. I think that's pretty good considering, you know, we started off at a 72, 73 overall. I think our time in the G League definitely helped us develop a little bit more, but our team did not make the playoffs. So we're just going to continue to sim, and then we're going to go to the player progression for next season as well, and we'll see where it goes. Something tells me LeBron is about to retire next season. This year he did not, but this might be LeBron's very, very last season in the NBA, which is kind of scary to think about. Oh, you know what I should see? Okay, so I have 1 more year on my contract, and then the team option. So I'm probably going to be in LA for at least 2 more seasons, and then after that, I don't know. I may want a big bag. You never really know. So I could just spend the next 2 years here in LA. Yep, 37-year-old LeBron is still getting worse. I'm getting better. I'm an 81 overall now. I jumped up 5 overall spots. My 3-point shot is looking good. My perimeter defense is looking okay, but my badges are going up. Oh my God, that is so surprising. I didn't know badges developed like that. I mean, that fast. I knew that they got better. What badges do I have now? Giant Slayer. I swear to God, I did not give myself Giant Slayer to start off with. I gave myself Teardropper to start off with because if you've watched me play basketball before, my Teardropper's a move I have to go too often because I'm so small. But they gave me Giant Slayer, which makes sense because I'm 5'8". Playmaker badges, they gave me Dimer, Ankle Breaker, Needle Threader, Stop and Go, and defensively, Chase Down Artist. That's hilarious for a 5'8" dude to have Chase Down Artist. I think the only one I gave myself was Tireless Defender because your boy got stamina. What can I say? I'm in shape. You know what I'm saying? So this is probably LeBron's last season. Hopefully it does not go to waste. So the Lakers team is pretty good. We are number 1 seed in the Western Conference right now at the trade deadline. Not that much. The Mavericks are right on our tails, but we are looking good. So this last year of LeBron James' career, potentially, again, he could stay. It's not going to waste. He's averaging good numbers, I would guess, because it's LeBron. Yeah, he's averaging 25 still. It's LeBron. Anthony Davis numbers are going to look good. VO's numbers, decent. Kenny Beecham's double-digit score for sure this season, boys. We continue to get better. Our 3-point percentage has gone up to about league average. We still aren't hitting our free throws, but look at that. 15 points per game, about 10 assists, a double-double machine. Let's go, 82 overall. So we're going to continue to go. I'm guessing we're not in conversations for any awards. Not MVP, obviously. Defensive player Anthony Davis. Most improved. I'm in the debate. Y'all. I'm almost. I'm not gonna win it because Cole Anthony won it last year. Anthony average jumped up to 25 points per game. I could potentially do it. LeBron at 38 is an MVP considerations. Tell me that ain't great. All right, let's keep it going. The rest don't really matter, but we did make the playoffs. Obviously, we were the 3 seed. We were the 1 seed at the break, but the second half of the season was not good to us, I guess. And we end up averaging 15 on the dot, 9 assists, shot 42% from the field, 36% from 3. So things are getting a lot better. First round, they're going against the Suns, who were in the finals last year. They get to the second round. Oh my God, that's moving so fast. It looks like we're about to get eliminated. In game 5, Kenny Beecham put up 32. 32. Short King, stand up. But it looks like, yeah, they get eliminated in the second round. But you know what? A good playoff run. First time in the playoffs for Kenny Beecham. Oh my God. Oh my God. Not the greatest elimination game. Might be the worst. 25 minutes, 0 points, 5 assists, but 0 for 7 from the field. Kenny Beecham has a team option, yes, but again, I don't control it. So if they don't want to pick up his team option, they don't have to. So I'm going to go to free agency and see if they do, because I mean, that could change the course of his whole career, but they did pick up his team option and he will be here for at least 1 more season. And he says, this is my contract year and I'm thinking about seeing what I'm worth on the open market. Kenny Beecham might be a free agent next season. Okay, Kenny. And the Lakers going to have a lot of money. So if you're about your bag, LA may be the place to stay. Okay, I mean, all right. First game of year number 3 in Kenny's career. Is this year number 4? I don't even remember. This is year number 4. Yep. And he did not have a good game. Game number 2. They can't win, huh? All right. I mean, yeah, this might be a bad season. And LeBron came all the way back for nothing. So we went straight to the end of the season. Oh, wow. Okay. Giannis plays for the Clippers now. That's different. This Lakers team won 29 games this season. So LeBron came back to be on the trash team. Anthony Davis is still doing defensive player of the year type stuff. Yeah. Did LeBron end up on the all-NBA team this year? No. That's it. LeBron's retiring, bro. LeBron is retiring. I know it to be true. But what type of season did Kenny have after all of this nonsense of this season? 13 points per game, so that was down from last season. Assists were down too, but he shot so much better from 3 and from the field. So, you know, you got to take the many positives with the negatives, because this season seems like a throwaway year because it just wasn't very good. Player retirement. LeBron didn't retire again, bro. This man is made out of he's a free agent too. He's gonna leave LA. He's gonna leave LA, bro. I am like 95% sure he's gonna leave LA. Okay, so what we will do, we're gonna simulate until free agency, right? Simulate to free agency. We're gonna simulate a couple days into free agency. Let's see. Kenny Beecham is not signed. LeBron is not signed. So let's see where they end up going. I'm going to simulate a couple days into this. Please don't go too fast. And we're going to stop at the day 5. Tobias Harris is still out there. Jaden McDaniels is still out there. But is Kenny Beecham signed? LeBron's overall dropped. Remember that. So Pacers pick up Karl-Anthony Towns. Devin Booker goes to the Hawks. We just have players switching teams left to right. LeBron did resign on a 1-year deal worth $41 million. You knew, I guess he is very, very loyal. The Spurs pick up DeJounte Murray and De'Aaron Fox. Where is Kenny? LaMelo and LiAngelo are both the same overalls. Where is Kenny? Kenny Beecham is not signed. Uh-oh. Is this going to be one of those things where I just don't get a contract? I'm the best available point guard overall wise. I'm expected $29 million, and I only have the restricted free agency offer right now. No other team has thrown an offer to Kenny Beecham. I'm going to just simulate. And maybe he's back in LA with LeBron. Maybe I'm staying in LA. And I am. 1-year deal. And then after this, we are unrestricted. But we're staying in LA with LeBron, VO, and Anthony Davis. I still cannot believe LeBron is hooping at almost 40. He's going to be 40 by the end of the season. So I think after the season, we're going to start to speed things up just a little bit. So we can get through his entire career. But you can see my badges are getting way, way, way better. I am just progressing all around, man. Okay, simulate to the end of the season. I'm gonna say this at the end of every year or beginning of every year. I think LeBron's gonna retire, and I don't know what's gonna happen to Kenny Beecham because he's unrestricted this offseason. Another bad season for the LA Lakers. Did not even make the playoffs, but let's see what Kenny Beecham did this year. Nikhil Alexander-Walker's now on the team, so it seems like they traded for him halfway through the season. Or did we sign him? I don't really know. Where the heck did he just come from? Was he on the team before the season started? I don't remember, but Kenny averages 15 points per game, 8 assists. I think that's where he's going to pretty much sit throughout his entire career, around 13 or 15 points and like 7, 8 assists. And if that's his entire career, that is a really good career, considering the man is so small. And the Memphis Grizzlies won a championship, John Morant and Comp. All right, player retirement. And finally, him and Chris Paul wrap it up together, man. Both at 40 years old. What careers from both of them, man. What careers from both of them. Both of them should be Hall of Fame inductees, and they are. A beautiful, beautiful career for both of them. But let's see free agency, because Kenny Beecham is unrestricted. Unless he signed an extension throughout the season, which he did not. Kenny Beecham is unrestricted, so he can end up anywhere. So I'm going to simulate 4 or 5 days until free agency, and we'll see where he ends up going. I'm excited about this next chapter, or maybe it's not a new chapter. Signed players. You know what? Let's go over here first. Point guards. No, I don't see me. So, I am here with 0 offers, y'all. Am I not going to have a job next year? You know what? Take a minimum deal. Why does everybody always want a bazillion dollars? Rudy Gobert's going to get that, huh? Okay, so we're going to continue to simulate until like the last possible day. If I'm still a free agent, that is going to be so sad. And I am. With 0 offers. I don't know what to say. Am I going to go this whole season with being out of the league? Am I going to play overseas? Oh my God. Don't tell me I'm still going to be sitting here in free agency. Don't tell me I'm still sitting in free agency. Point guards. No. Somebody signed me. Somebody signed me. First of all, there's too many good players in free agency 2K. Come on. Why is everybody expecting to make that much money? Anyway, I'm gone. I'm somewhere else. So let's go and see where I am. Point guards. I'm like an 85 overall. I'm an 87 overall now. Is that a Pelicans uniform? It is. I play for the Pelicans. Who plays for the Pelicans? Me. Buddy Hield is back with the Pelicans. DeAndre Hunter, Korkmaz, Zion, and Zubac, and Rashawn Holmes. Yes. How many games did they win last season? They weren't very good, though. They weren't very good, but this year they got Kenny Beecham to throw them lobs to Zion, who averaged 28 points per game last season. Okay, let me take over for the Pelicans, a new chapter. Season is wrapped. 57 wins for this team, which is beautiful. I'm back in the playoffs. We're not going to make an all-NBA team. We were the 1st seed, the 1 seed. Kenny Beecham, what type of year did you have? 18 points per game, 10 assists, average a double-double. Well, technically, we didn't. Almost averages a double-double, 42% from 3. We still can't hit our free throws. But 2K is so bad, though, because everybody in the league shouldn't be as good as they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just have everybody's progression so high. I started off at a 71, 72 overall, and now I'm sitting at where I am now. That's insane. It shouldn't happen like that, but it is what it is. I'm guessing we don't win any awards, but I got a Hall of Fame badge, Giant Slayer Hall of Fame, which again is so funny. First round, San Antonio. Am I gonna win a championship? San Antonio. We beat them. We get to the conference finals. Memphis. Oh my God, 1 game away from the finals. Yes, Kenny Beecham is in the finals. Oh my God. Okay. I want to see what type of numbers we're putting up before we go to the actual finals. I am averaging 14, 11, 45% from the field, 37% from 3. You can't hit a free. You can't be in the game late game because they're gonna foul you. They're gonna do hack of Beecham, and we're gonna have to get subbed. But okay, going against the Orlando Magic, who have some generated guy, Ian Chapman, very good. Clint Capella and Vucevic. Okay, we win game 1. We just won a championship. Kenny Beecham wins his very first championship. Oh my God, I wish I was there to watch it. It happened so fast. Zion wins finals MVP, but Kenny Beecham in the elimination game, 21-8. Man, I'm an NBA champion. Wow. Okay, we better resign. We better resign here. If they don't resign us, I'm going to be so sad. James Harden just retired, and he's going to go into the Hall of Fame. If we don't resign here, I'm going to be so sad. But it was a one-year deal, and I don't know if they're going to have the money or even want to resign us. So let's see if they do. We're going to simulate some of this free agency period. All right. Are we still a free agent? We're still a free agent with 0 offers. We just won a championship as the starting point guard, and we're still in free agency with 0 offers. All right, we're doing the same thing. We're going to simulate to the end of offseason, and hopefully we ain't one of those people sitting in the free agency pool, because that would be ridiculous for us to go from a championship starting point guard to not being on the roster. And here's the moment of truth. Free agency, I am signed, but look how many good players. Bro, Colin Sexton doesn't have a job because he wants $40 million. And no team has the money to pay for these crazy contracts. What can I do about that? Because it's getting unrealistic at this point. I'm not with the Pelicans anymore. I'm a journeyman, man. I'm a career journeyman, it seems like. But we are going to be on, let's find us, the OKC Thunder. Who's on their roster nowadays? Okay, a lot of point guards, and I'm not even starting anymore. That sucks. And I signed in a long contract. I'm in OKC for 4 years, y'all. I inked the big deal. My mom is going to be so happy, but are we going to become a career backup to Darius Garland now? That would suck. Shea is still here, which is cool. And then the rest is just a bunch of auto-generated guys. Jared Allen is a 90 overall. 2K, bro. Everybody is not going to be amazing. Season is wrapping up, and it looks like this team is winning 50-plus games, which is pretty good. Let's see how things went. I was hoping to get 6th man of the year, especially then when he took that away. That's fine. But 52 games is how many we won here, and that makes us the 4th seed in OKC. Yeah, I averaged 16, 8 coming off the bench, right? Yeah, I've been coming off the bench, which is cool. I wanted to win 6th man of the year, but those are pretty good numbers for a 6th man. 16 and 8 still off the bench, 40% from 3. Good stuff there. How are we going to fare in the playoffs, though? First round, Minnesota. And we get out of the first round, Memphis. First of all, do y'all notice the Pelicans got eliminated in the first round without me? Coincidence? I don't think so. We get eliminated in the second round. And then the Dallas Mavericks win the championship. Darius Garland is a lower overall than me. He just got a big time bag. 5 years, $222 million contract. Are you kidding me? So we're at the point now, guys, where I'm going to start to do these super fast because I don't think we're going to get much better in our career. We're 91 overall. That's probably the highest we're going to get. And we probably still got 10 more years, and we were going kind of slow. So I'm going to speed through these and show you basically highlights. So last season we averaged 16, 8, and the team sucked. So I didn't show you the playoffs because we didn't make it. But this new season, team is looking absolutely the same. We haven't made a single change to our roster. Shea Gilgeous is still our best guy. He averaged 27 last year. But we're continuing, and it seems like we're not getting any better. We're like a 92 overall now, which is still good. And man, we're signed here in OKC, but it looks like we're gonna be on the struggle bus for majority of this contract. Another season of mediocre play, but my backup, Darius Garland, wins 6th man of the year, 38 total wins, and that is not enough to get into the playoffs. And then our numbers look like 18 and 10. We basically had a career year, which is dope. But again, it didn't equate to anything. We win 38 total games. Now, right now, let's see how much time is left on our contract. We only have 2 more years left, and who knows what happens after those 2 years. This season, we were good enough to make the playoffs, the 5th seed. And if you wonder what Kenny Beecham did, first of all, the badges keep going up and up. 18, this kind of scared me. I thought I averaged 22, but that's my per 36. 18 and a half, so we're getting better as far as points per game. Our assistant is going down a little bit, but again, shooting great efficiency. First round, we're going against Minnesota. See how this goes. I don't think we're getting, nope, that is it. That is the end of our playoff run. But another good individual season for Kenny. And I think at this point, how old is he? Is 28 years old. He's a vet now, y'all. He's looking different. And he's a free agent. Here we go. Let's see how free agency treats Kenny Beecham this time around. Because y'all know the first time we hit free agency, no offer. Second time we had to sign a 1-year deal. And third time we signed, 4-year deal here in OKC. And well, that's over with. We're in the year 2030 if you were wondering. And I'm signed somewhere. Did I re-sign? I re-signed with the Thunder for 5 years, $260 million. My career high is 40. Career high in three-pointers made, 10. Career high in assists, 16. Oh, 18, sorry. 7 steals, 1 block. We have Chase Down Artist Hall of Fame. 1 block. Wow, bro. Shout out to J.E. Skeets for giving me, the tweet. Sigh of relief from the Thunder that they re-signed me. I mean, did the Thunder do anything else? Or we're still the same team. Still the same team. We're probably just good enough to be the 4-5 seed, and that's it. For the 3rd year in a row, Darius Garland wins 6th Man of the Year, backing me up. And how did I do? I'm now officially the highest overall on the team over Shea, even though Shea's averaging 25, 5, and 5. I am averaging about 20 and 8. So we continuously getting better offensively, like scoring the ball wise. We started off down here with 6 points per game to 9 to 15, and now we're all the way up to about 20. So it just takes time, but we suck. 32 wins. So right now we are 34th all time in assists. That's pretty cool. We're 34th. Our teammate is 35th. But honestly, we can get up a lot higher on this list. We get up a lot higher on this list because right now we are 30 years old. I'm guessing we have 5 more good years. Let's say we have a couple more good years in us. So I think we could probably crack top 25 in assists total throughout our career. And then that's in itself legendary in my eyes. Numbers consistently been the same. Almost at 50% shooting. We still can't hit a free throw, but this time we did make the playoffs as the 6th seed. Let's see how we play against San Antonio. We lose in 5, so that is the end of this season. Don't think we're gonna get another championship, boys. I think that was a one-time fluke, and we will not be back. Julius Randle, Marcus Smart, Jabari Parker all retired with Bradley Beal. How the heck did these guys still have a job and not Bradley Beal? Joel Embiid. Okay, either way. We still are under contract for 3 more seasons, so we don't even have to stop anywhere. We're going straight into next year. And if you were wondering, we're up to 29th all-time on the assist leaderboards. We're going to break Damian Lillard because he's already retired. I think Giannis is still in the league, but James Harden's retired. Kyrie is retired. Andre Miller is retired. Pretty much all these guys above us are retired except for this Theo guy who's still killing the league. So we can mess around and get top 20 this season. Potentially this season. We gotta see how this goes. 18, so we drop down a little bit in points per game. Assist numbers go up a little bit. 2 steals officially this season. We've been teetering around there for a couple years, but officially get 2 steals a game. Almost 50%. We continue to get better from the field, which is cool. But Darius Garland is still coming off our bench. He has won 6th Man of the Year. Let's see, 5 times now. 5 consecutive seasons of 6th Man of the Year. We make the playoffs as the 8th seed. We're not beating, well, whoever was on that Clippers team just destroyed us. Mini update. I have been on all defensive teams, all defensive second team 2 years in a row, y'all. Late age, 30 plus years old. I'm finally starting to crack down defensively. The 5'8" beast is making all defensive teams, y'all. Killing it. Let's see what our bad situation is looking like nowadays. We still make $55 million a year. That is crazy. Our bad situation is looking amazing. Slippery off ball is our only shooting badge, but it's Hall of Fame. We got everything that matters, but that's kind of the way it works, right? All of us, look at this. Look at Darius Garland's badges. If you're young with good potential, they'll probably give you some crazy badges. But we're 32 years old now, still technically the best player on our team. I'm going to do a quick update on the NBA records because that's what we're shooting for at this point now. Is just we want to get some records because I don't think we're going to make win another championship in this lifetime. But now we are 23rd with a lot. Like, we can make up a lot of room. We end up getting like 800 assists a season if we average about 10, doing a little bit of math. 800 assists will put us basically right here at about 19th on the career assists. Now the streak is over for Darius Garland, man. Not the sixth man of the year this season. He did not do it, but we ended up winning 44 games. Did I make a defensive team? Yes, I did for the third year in a row. Me and Ben Simmons in his old age. He is 37, still clamping kids up. And I am 32 clamping people up. So we made the playoffs as a 6 seed, which is dope. I mean, we're not going to win the championship as a 6 seed, but it'll be fun just to be there. We average 17 points per game this season, so that is a drop. And efficiency too. The decline might be starting, y'all. So let's see how this goes. First round, Denver Nuggets, and they eliminate us. Okay, and the champions go to the Chicago Bulls. Vlad, whoever the heck you are, wins Finals MVP. Cannot believe I just simulated 14 plus seasons and I'm not even done yet. Giannis finally retires after an amazing career, multiple championships, multiple MVPs, and a Hall of Fame player along with Pascal Siakam wins, or he makes it to the Hall of Fame. That is surprising that they allowed him to have that type of season or career, I guess. So now I think we have one more year in our contract, so we don't have to worry about free agency. We're going to go into the next year, and then we're going to take a look at where we are on the all-time assist records. And actually, I'm going to look at other records too, because I might low-key be on steals. No, I'm averaging like a steal and a half a game. That's not enough to get on the all-time steals, but I'm going to check some other stuff. But as you can see, our overall is dropping. So at 33 years old, we finally hit a wall where we're starting to regress. NBA records. Let's go to assists, and we are sitting at 20th. Not bad. And we still have room to get up to about 17th at the end of the season. We passed up Kobe White, D'Angelo Russell last season, Darius Garland, our teammate too. Did we make any roster changes? Darius Garland may start over me. Oh, Darius Garland is a starting point guard now. We're the sixth man. Okay. I mean, it's about that time in his career. Even though Darius Garland's just, he's 1 year older than me. It's about that time in the career where you start to take a back seat a little bit, So I'm very curious to what free agency is going to look like for 34-year-old Kenny Beecham, especially with him coming off the bench this season. But I mean, we made the playoffs last year with me starting, and so far starting off this season, we ain't looking too hot with me coming off the bench. So hopefully the coach can make some adjustments and I win my spot back. All defensive streak is over. This team won 23 games, so absolutely terrible. Kenny Beecham averages just 16 points per game with 7 assists. That's basically the lowest amount of assists he's averaged in a season since his first year. Oh man, you are old man, 15-year pro. And yeah, it's about that time for the career to start wrapping up, and we have to start checking. We have to start checking every year to see if I retire, because I could be an early retiree type player. I may not be a guy that plays to 40, like LeBron and them. But free agency is here. 33-year-old Kenny Beecham is going to hit the pool. And I feel like I'm going to resign here. I've been here for basically a decade. I've been a part of the OKC Thunder for basically a decade now. It'll be weird to see him go somewhere else. But then again, he could go ring chasing. I don't know. It is me, but it's not me at the same time. This man got a mind of his own. So 8 days into free agency, I am not on the board. So it seems like I signed somewhere. And I went to the Mavericks. Okay, Kenny Beecham, a part of the Mavericks now. Let's see who they have on their roster. Luka's still there, but he is 36, but I'm playing with Luka. First of all, I've played with some really good players in my career. LeBron, Anthony Davis, Zion, now Luka, Shea, if you count him as that, when he ended up being like a 95 overall. I mean, team's not looking amazing. I signed a 3-year, $43 million deal with a player option at the end of that. This is probably my last contract. Not probably. 99% sure this is going to be my last contract. And as far as the assist record, I'm sitting at 19. And honestly, I think that's where I was at the beginning of last season. Because last season, I guess we didn't make much progress because we only averaged like 6 assists per game last year. So I don't know if I'm going to be starting for the Mavs. Let's see. Go over to the... Oh, a lot of people are getting worse in the league. The Mavs, I got worse by 3. Luka drops by 5. Wow. But he is 36, so I guess that does make sense. So on this team, I would be starting with Mikal Bridges and Brian Knox II and Arnold Hasselhoff, and of course Luka. So I'm starting again. Maybe that was the reason I got out of OKC, because I wanted a starting spot again. So let's see how I perform with this team. This team has won a few championships in the last decade. So maybe Luka gets a last ride at 36 years old, or maybe we suck. Because right now, I mean, maybe we're average, because that's what it looks like. Season is wrapping up, and it looks like we should make the playoffs. 37 wins for us. No Kenny Beecham anywhere. Luka's still all NBA first team, which is crazy that at this old age he still is. Dallas all NBA third team. Brian Knox as well. So we have a couple really good players on our team, y'all. Kenny may get another championship. Never really know, man. We end up being we're the 6th seed. So we're probably, no, we're not. We're not. Kenny averaged 16 and back up with the assists. Let's go. Let's go. And I mean, we're not shooting the ball well at all as far as compared to our last couple seasons. But at this point, we're cherry picking assists because we just want to get as high as we can on this record board. Where we go. NBA records. Let's see how much we jumped up. We were at 19 at the beginning of the season. And we are at 13, bro. We can jump up to top 10 in assists all time. We have a few more years, and it's not impossible. It would not be impossible. Lonzo was so close to breaking John Stockton. That's how you know this game's trash. John Stockton assist record, his steals record. Nah, probably not going to get touched by anybody anytime soon. I'm just saying. And we did get eliminated in the first round as the Bulls lose to the Clips. Retirements. We have a guy on our team, Mikal Bridges, retires at everybody's playing until 40, basically. I mean, modern medicine is something beautiful, right? And yeah, things are getting bad. Luka, it drops down 6, and I drop down 4. Yeah, things are getting bad over here. I mean, this is how it is. This is how it is. We have a pretty old team, and we might just be one of those teams that make the playoffs every year but never get over the hump. We're still starting, though, so that's a good thing because we don't have the backup point guard is this guy, Clyde Baylor. He's been in the league for 12 years, so we don't really have much competition. Everybody is so old. Like, our best guy is this guy, right? He's the first overall pick just a few years ago. He's killing the game. But the rest of our roster is so old. So maybe that guy is going to lead us to a championship, and I could just ride his coattail. Ended up getting another ring, but another season starting off pretty bad, and I don't know if this one's going to turn around. I don't think so. Another season wrap, 45 wins for the squad, so we're looking pretty solid. I'm guessing that guy's really carrying us because we are just old, and here he is, all NBA second team. It turns into his career simulation. We're the 5 seed now. Kenny Beecham, what type of season that we have? 13 points per game, 8 assists, 40% from the field, 33% from 3. Those numbers keep dropping a little by little every single season. But NBA records, y'all know we got to do it at the end, in the beginning of every season. Assists, we are number 11, 400 away from Ben Simmons, 500 away from Luka Doncic, and about 600 away from Jason Kidd. So it's in reach. Top 10 is almost there. We get out of the first round, and we lose in 7 to the number 1 seed, who they lose in 7 to the Boston Celtics in the finals. Player retirements. Kenny Beecham is still going strong, but our ex-teammate Shai Gilgeous-Alexander calls it a career at 38. Bam, Lonzo, Zubac, all these guys call it a career. Any of those guys make the Hall of Fame? Ooh, all of them basically. JT, Bam, Aiden, Shai, Darius Garland, all make the Hall of Fame. They got me thinking about my career now. I mean, no, I was never really a 20-point per game scorer. I've never cracked 20. I was at 19.7. But you know what? Champion one time. May end up top 10 in assists all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I'm going to make the Hall of Fame, but I kind of have a case. That championship run with Zion is unbeatable. But then again, I was a 0-time All-Star. I don't know if there's many Hall of Fame players that were 0-time All-Stars. But I haven't checked in like 5 or 6 seasons. So we'll check to see if I ever made an All-Star game. But I highly doubt it because our numbers have been getting a lot worse. We're a 78 overall now, y'all. We're still the best point guard on our team. So we're still going to be starting. But yeah, the career is almost over. It's almost there. Never made an All-Star game, though. Never made an All-Star game. Does it show All-Star? It does. It does show All-Star appearances. So this could be the last season. Luka is coming off the bench. I mean, sure. All right. Maybe the last season of our career. Potentially the last season of our entire career right here, right now. And that's kind of sad. We're in year 2037. So that season was a dud. We did not make the playoffs. What type of numbers did Kenny Beecham put up? 11 points per game. And I think it says around 6 assists. 6 assists. So we dropping dramatically. But that 6 assists still could be enough to get us higher on this list. Oh, I messed up. Higher on this list of assists. We are number 10. We're number 10. We cracked the top 10 in assists total. Wow. Steals, I don't think we're gonna be up here. We're number 10 in steals. Yo, hello? This is Hall of Fame worthy, right? Probably not. But what about turnovers? We're top 10 in assists, and we're in 18th in turnovers. That makes sense. I mean, if you're going to get a lot of assists, you're gonna get a lot of turnovers. But career assists per game, oof, it's looking kind of rough. I guess it doesn't calculate until we retired, and honestly, maybe this season. I wouldn't be mad at myself for calling it a career right here, right now. We cracked the top 10 in steals, in assists. Luka calls it a career, but Kenny Beecham is still out there hooping. All right, so I'm guessing Luka's in the Hall of Fame. Him, Ben Simmons, and Cassius Stanley. Kentrell Beecham, Kenny Beecham, and he's a free agent this year. I definitely would have thought that he would retire, but I think he actually has a player option or team option or something. So like he may still be on the team once we hit free agency, and he is. Yeah. So he took that option because it's $51 million. He'd be crazy not to, considering he's not very good anymore. Get your last. This is probably the last year of his career. This makes the most sense to go out on the last year of your contract. But then again, it's 2K. And 2K is a game that, I don't know, you don't know the answers to. And we are still starting for this team at a 74 overall. We got a rookie who was drafted in the second round, starting at shooting guard for us. We just need Brian Knox to destroy it, and he has been. Kenny Beecham is continuing his NBA career. He's not done yet. You thought this was his last year because he sucked. And now, oh my God, now I'm not even, wow. Oh man. This was not a good year for me. 7 points per game, 3.5 assists. Now, I'm guessing somewhere throughout there, I lost my starting spot because we have so many new guys that these guys just got better. And yeah, I mean, this is not officially the end of my career, but it might as well be. 16 points per game, 8 assists, a steal and a half, 2.5 turnovers, 45% from the field, 48% from three, 66% from the free throw line. And that is pretty much my career. My career plus minus is about -1. So I was a net negative player throughout my career, which really sucks because a lot of that had to do with the last 2 to 3 seasons. And this year right here, this year, -6, we were one of the worst teams in the league that year. So it makes sense. Career 22,000 point score, 12,000 assists, 2,000 steals, 19 blocks. And from my 5'8" guys out there, 19 blocks is a lot. Yes, sir. 4,000 threes made. 9th all time in assists. And I'm saying that because I really do think that that's the end of our career. We haven't officially retired, but we fell. We're 11th now all time in steals because Tyrese just killed us in steals this season. And yeah, it's not completely over. It is not completely over. I will see if he signs somewhere else, but with how old he is and his overall basically being a 71, I think he's just played himself out of the league. I'll just be sitting at home waiting for a team to call my number, but I don't think they will. I don't think they're going to call my number. I think this is the unofficial retirement of Kenny Beecham, and I'm out there with no offers. I'll go into the beginning of next season, and if I'm not signed, then we'll wrap up the video. You know what? No, because we have to see if I made the Hall of Fame. So I need him to officially retire first. So yeah, we're going to have to simulate this next season regardless because I need to see if I made the Hall of Fame. But free agency, point guards, yep, I'm sitting there. Am I the best? I'm not even close to the best. So yeah, they're not calling my number because there's so many point guards better than me. So again, we're just going to simulate this season. I would be really upset if this team is marginally better without me this year, but it don't seem like they will be. Okay, the season is wrapped. The team they still sucked without me, so that's cool. The Suns win a championship as a 3 seed. That's kind of cool. Player retirements. There it is. Kenny Beecham calls it a career. My badges are gone. I had like 20 something badges a couple seasons ago. Now I only got 10. All of my finishing badges, my Giant Slayer Hall of Fame is gone. My Diamond Hall of Fame is gone. They downgraded it. What a career, though. What a career for Kenny Beecham. But will he be inducted? He won't. He will not be inducted to the Hall of Fame. Will his jersey be retired? What teams did he play for? He played for the Lakers for a little bit. You know they're not retiring his jersey there. He played for the Mavericks. No bueno. He played for the Pelicans. No. OKC was the last spot. I spent a decade in OKC. But no. Kenny Beecham, a player that will probably be forgotten about throughout the course of the history of NBA. But he finished number 9 all-time in assists. I guess he actually won't be forgotten because these are all-time greats. Oh my God, this dude's about to catch up to John Stockton. That is crazy. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed this video. This took me an extreme amount of time. And if you're watching this point right now, please send me a screenshot on Twitter, on Instagram or something, because like you're a real legend. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm guessing over an hour. So if you sat here throughout the entire career of Kenny Beecham, you're a legend and I appreciate you. It's been Kenny. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.